What's up, family? Welcome back to Life Confidence and Success. I'm relationship and life coach Camille Banks, and this channel is a safe space for healing, relationships, and personal growth. If you're trying to get through heartbreak, betrayal, or emotional pain, and you're tired of pretending you're fine, you're in the right place. Now, before we get into it, do me a favor, hit like, hit the subscribe, and join the family because we don't just talk about pain here, we talk about how to survive it. So today we're talking about a truth that people don't speak out loud about. Healing doesn't mean you're okay. And if you've been feeling guilty because you're doing better, but you still have moments where you feel broken, this video is for you. We're going to start with part 1, the real meaning of healing. Healing isn't the absence of pain. Healing is learning how to live without abandoning yourself. That's it. That's just the truth. Healing's not a straight line. Healing's not a glow up montage. Healing is not, I'm over it after 2 weeks because you posted a selfie and went out one time. Healing is often you wake up okay and then crash at night. You're productive, then break down for no reason. You're laughing with friends and then your chest tightens on the drive home. So if you've been telling yourself, I must not be healing because I'm still hurt, I need you to hear this. The fact that you still hurt doesn't mean you're failing. It means that you're human. Okay? Let's talk about, here's what heartbreak does that people don't prepare you for. It doesn't just take the person. It takes your appetite, sleep, confidence, routine, trust, emotional safety, future plans, and identity. Some of y'all didn't just lose a relationship. You lost a version of yourself that believed love was safe. So when people say you should be over it by now, please, they're speaking from a place of not understanding the damage, because healing is complicated when you've been betrayed, when you've been lied to, when you've been replaced, emotionally neglected, or forced to be strong while you were falling apart. Sometimes the relationship didn't even end clean, and sometimes it ended with confusion, silence, disrespect, and unanswered questions. So of course you're not okay. You're healing from what happened and from what it did to you. Now, here's some examples of what healing looks like. You go to work, you can crack jokes, you can post, you can even go out. But the moment that the world goes quiet, your mind gets loud. You replay the last argument, the last time you felt unwanted, the moment you realized you weren't chosen, the moment you found out the truth, the way they changed after they gave you gave them another chance, and then suddenly you're sitting in the dark like, why am I still here in this? And that's not weakness. That's unprocessed grief. Another, I don't miss them. I miss who I was. Some of you don't miss your ex. You miss feeling secure, feeling desired, being someone's favorite person, having someone to talk to at night, having a future that felt certain. So you go back and forth like, I know they weren't good for me, but I miss the closeness. And that's normal, because loneliness will try to convince you that pain is better than emptiness. Another example, I'm healing, but I don't trust anybody. This is a big one. You can be healed enough to smile again, but not healed enough to feel safe. You start thinking, everybody lies. People switch up. Love never lasts. If I open up, I'm going to get hurt again. And you become guarded. Not because you're cold, but because your heart remembers what your mind tries to forget. Okay? And sometimes you're not even grieving. You're grieving how hard you fought for something that still didn't choose you back. You're grieving the time you invested, the energy you poured, the way you kept believing, the way you kept forgiving, the way you kept shrinking just to keep the relationship alive. And then when it ends, you don't just feel sad, you feel a little stupid. Like, how did I see it? How did I not see it? And why did I stay? And why did I try so hard for someone who didn't try for me? Listen, and if that's you, hear me clearly. You weren't stupid. You were loyal. You were hopeful. You loved with everything that you had within you. Your heart was real. Their behavior was a lie. Okay? Now let's get practical because we don't just cry on this channel, we build. Here are 5 ways I want you to heal without forcing. I'm okay. Okay? Name what you actually are healing from. Not the breakup. Be specific. Ask yourself, what hurt the most? Was it the betrayal, the rejection, the abandonment, the disrespect? What did it make you believe about yourself? Because you can't heal what you keep calling just a relationship. Then stop measuring healing by how much you miss them. Missing them doesn't mean they were right for you. It means you're detoxing from a bond. And sometimes it's not love miss, it's the attachment. And then I want you to create a trigger plan because triggers are coming. So instead of acting shocked every time you get hit with a wave, have a plan. I need you to journal for 10 minutes. Go on a 15-minute walk. Voice note your feelings. Pray. Call a safe friend. Watch something comforting. Block your access from feeling. Heartbreak creates empty spaces, and empty spaces invites a relapse. So build a routine of a morning movement, intentional meals, a nightly wind down, goals that are yours again, because routine is a form of self-respect. Then I want you to learn the lessons so you don't repeat the pain. This is the deepest part. Healing isn't just getting over them. Healing is learning how to choose people who choose you. Learning how to stop accepting inconsistent love. Learning how to honor red flags the first time. Learning how to keep your standards even when you're lonely. Because if you don't learn those lessons, you'll keep meeting the same person in a different body. Okay, you got that? So let me say it one more time for the person who needs it. Healing doesn't mean you're okay. Healing means you're staying committed to yourself even on the days you feel weak. You can be healing and still crying and angry. Healing and still missing them. Healing and still confused. Healing and still not ready to date again. That doesn't mean that you're stuck. It just means you're in the middle of becoming. And in the middle, it's a little messy. But the middle is also where the magic happens. Okay? Now, if this video hits you, do me a favor. Like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who's pretending they're okay, but they're really fighting for their peace. And if you're ready for real support, not just motivation, I have more for you. I've created a healing reset kit designed to help you through the days where you're functioning, but you're not okay. It includes guided prompts, a trigger plan, self-worth rebuild exercises, and a step-by-step emotional reset that you can use when the waves hit. If you want it, check out the link in the description. And if you want coaching support, you can also book a session with me through my website. Remember, you don't have to heal perfectly. You just have to keep choosing you. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video on life, confidence, and success.